Hi, I'm Debbie from Simply Special Crafts. Had a request from one of our viewers to show you how to complete the Twilight Safari Acetate Easel kit. So we're going to do a little brief video today just to walk you through that kit. This is what our finished card will look like. We have a front panel that you can add elements to if you want to here. We have a piece of acetate that comes up and over the back. The acetate has animals printed in the front and scenery in the back. And then we're going to create some layers where we can actually add dimension and add characters as we go on back. I hope you can see that well because it's really charming when you have all of the different elements. Now, let me tell you, they will give you a lot more elements than you actually need. I feel like this card is pretty full, and this is about maybe a little more than half of the elements that they provided. So you get to make lots of neat choices on these. Let's take a look at the kit itself. Have mine right here. Okay, everything you need is included in the kit, except you'll need some double stick tape. And you can either double stick tape all of your elements. I wanted to actually foam square some of mine to set them out just a little bit from some of my different little peaks inside the card. You're going to get an instruction sheet with some ideas as far as placement, although I'm not at all sure I'd put quite as many elements as they did in the sample sheet. But it's nice that they give you instructions. You get envelopes. These are going to fit in, I'm not sure if it's a 6x6 or a 7x7 envelope. It's a pretty good size envelope. We'll get the acetate sheets. We'll get the element sheets. There's 2 cards per sheet in the elements. Here's my third acetate. I used one on my sample card. Then we get, let's see, this is not the one I've chosen to do on camera. We get, it's already popped out, we get our card bases and the elements for each individual card. Each one of these sheets is one full card. Now, I was thinking, probably I could match these any way I wanted to. But I do believe that they are giving us some guidance about which pieces go together based on the acetate images. See there? They won't always be identical, but I think they give us some hints about the ideas that they have for how things might go together. Although this one has a zebra, but I believe on the element sheet, one of these, yes, the yellow has a zebra. So see there, both the color of some of the tags and the background material here show yellow. So, oh, and that's the other way, I guess, is that the card that's going to have the pink outline goes with the elements that are outlined in pink. So there you go. So they give you some really good guidance. So I've decided that I'm going to do the lion. Here's the other acetate sheets just so you can see them. And our instructions say that when we fold this acetate, we want to have, there is a front and back to this, by the way. You can feel the difference. This side has just a little bit of a bumpy that says this is the front of the acetate. You can feel just a little texture on that side that you don't have on the other side. Nothing says you couldn't use it the other way around if you wanted to, but I think this is designated as the front. It would be helpful to have a bone folder handy when you do this because they want nice tight scores on things. So I'm scoring my acetate on the score line. And I've got my animal in the front and my scenery in the back like they ask for. I'm going to pop out my base sheet, which is this long one. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to mountain and valley fold this. First fold will be a mountain, so I have my peak standing up, then a valley, and fold another mountain, another valley. So basically I'm creating steps. See that? I have 3 steps going back. I'm going to crease these nice and tight. So my card will stand up nice and forward. I have a bone folder in one of these. I'm not sure where it is, but I'll just use my nail for now. Most of the time I do end up using my fingernail as a bone folder. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to take your acetate piece and you're going to be applying that to this piece we just folded. Put at least one strip of adhesive across the front. I know it feels like, oh, don't do that, it'll show through the acetate. Yes, it will, but we're going to be covering it up, so it's okay. So I'm going to peel that one off. I might as well stick that on there since I peeled that off. Let's go ahead and I'm going to just line up the bottoms and the sides and apply my acetate right on top there. There we go. It's already looking pretty. If we didn't do anything else to it, it's pretty. Okay, I'm going to take, I think I'll use 2 strips of adhesive on this wide piece on the back. So I'm going to put adhesive here and here. I'll peel that. Now, one thing, I did make a card, in fact, I've done a demo similar to this one before for one of the kits that we did eons ago. And one of the things that I found that was helpful was to go ahead and lay it down, lay your card down, and then attach your acetate, because you didn't want to have this kind of buckle, so it didn't want to fit into the folder flat. So if you had it shorter or longer on one side than the other, it doesn't want to slide in nicely. So there we go, we've got our lion standing in the savannah. As I said, it's already pretty. Let's go ahead and add a couple other decorative elements. We have a strip that goes across the front here to hide our tape. We have a strip that goes across the back, and that you'll know which one that is because it has space for writing your greeting on your card. Let's attach these. You get a total of 4 cards and envelopes in this kit. And like I said, you get everything except the adhesives. So it's a nice kit. And the price per card is really good too. So I think you'll enjoy this one. It's fun to make. It only takes a few minutes and they're very, very creative looking when you're done. Hunkydory does a great job designing their specialty card kits. You don't see anything like them from any of the other distributors that I've seen anyway. And I see quite a few. Okay, I'm going to take this strip that's scored in the middle. I'm going to fold it, crease it. I'm going to put tape inside it on both sides. And remember, with finger lift tape, if it doesn't want to come off or if it's trying to lift on you from the sides, just tear it in the middle and pull it back both directions. The easiest way to get it free. Okay, I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to put the design side towards me. I'm going to set it right on top of this peak. And I'm going to fold it down nicely. And now we have a finished edge. Now we can add any elements we want to add to the inside of our card. And as I said, it's already just stunning. But I think there are a few little touches we should make. For example, I would really like to have, I'm going to put this on the back, I would really like to have those birds silhouetted in front of the moon. I think that just will look neat. I don't want to cover them up, but I want to see those birds, but I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to put this piece right here. How am I going to do that though? Because normally I'd be putting it on the back. How can I do that? Oh, I know how I can do it. I'm just going to hide it a little. I'm going to put my adhesive at the very top. They don't tell you this in the directions. They don't tell you to do this. I just want to. Therefore I will. So my adhesive is right at the very top of that. I want this to show me those birds. So I'm going to tuck this moon in under that back flap a little bit to kind of hold it in place. I don't want a lot of adhesive showing there, so I put my adhesive at the very top, and now I've got the moon showing, and I like that. So let's see what else we've got on our pieces.
Could you have used like some best glue ever behind the bird? You made a little glue dot?
That's actually a pretty good idea, honey. Well, the birds are tiny, so I don't think we're going to do that with any glue dot I'm aware of, but I actually might. If you have best glue ever, put just the tiniest dot of best glue ever on each one of those birds. Remember, when you're using best glue ever, let that dry completely, so probably take something and hold this up just a little bit while the birds dry. And that actually would give me a little bit of extra tack there. That's an excellent idea, Bryce. I like it. Okay. I love these background trees. I think these trees are really cool. And I think where you got a big lion king, don't we really want to have a lioness and a cub too? I think we should. But then again, I could have them, or I could have these elephants strolling along the back. And the elephants are pretty cool too, I gotta say. They give you more elements than you can even possibly use.
What if you put the cub in the front
I was just
and
thinking
the lioness on the second top?
I was just thinking about putting the cub in the very front. I did this on my sample card. I actually put one of my elements in the very front. So we could have, it could be like the Lion King movie and have him be really close to his dad. So we'll put him, well, it is. Come on, Simba and his dad. Yeah, Mufasa, right? Yeah. We'll have Simba and Mufasa here. No royalties due to Disney, nor do you have to pay me one, Mr. Disney. But I think that would be cute. Let's put him even down just a little bit, so he's kind of standing in front looking at us. I like that. Okay, so we'll do that. And yeah, let's try the lioness on the second one. Yeah, we'll put the lioness back there on the second one. Keeping with our Disney theme, that might be Scar. He doesn't get to be on my card. But I think I'm going to lower her down just a little bit, which is okay. She'll still be there. But I'm going to lower her down just a little bit in hopes of still being able to get my elephants in the background. I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah. So I'm going to put some tape across the back here in areas that will catch her legs, because her body's going to be standing higher than that little fold line we have back there. It's possible I may have to save my elephants for another card so that this doesn't get too busy, but we'll see what we can do. Some people say the more the merrier. I kind of like to say sometimes less is more. That looks good. We'll get the whole pride there. Make sure her tail gets in. You want to be able to get this in your envelope. Okay, let's see if we can get these elephants in. I'd like, if possible, to put in a tree for added dimension in the back, and an elephant, and a baby elephant.
Did you talk about their reversible images?
Oh, no, I didn't, but I did tell Bryce that. These are printed two sides, guys. One side has the, oops, I just tore that one. Let me show you on this piece. One side has the foiling, and one side is black print. So you can, these are actually reversible. If it fits your theme better to put it on one side than the other, you can. I say I tore it, I just tore the black ink a little bit in the back, which I don't care about since I really want to put these clear up here. It would be a ways away. Maybe put Mama. No, Mama's going to be completely hidden. I'll go here. There really isn't an awful lot of room here. I could go clear up on that level.
That's cute.
Was that cute? You like that there?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll do that. And I think I'm going to leave my tree out then, because I think I have plenty of activity in there already. So we'll put these on. And then I think then we have one last thing to do after we do this. These little pieces, it's almost always easier to tear your tape in the middle. I put them clear up here in the background. But I think I will actually add some foliage on that level, because see how everything's orange? I want to kind of break that up a little bit. And I have some little pieces of foliage. So I'm going to put my little elephant right here after his mama. And I'm going to take, see these little mounds? I'm going to take one or two of these little mounds and break up that orange a little bit. Die cutting on these is pretty good, but it's not as thorough as it is on some Hunkydory products, so do be a little careful taking them out. Just want to break this wide expanse of orange up just a bit, so I could put some grassiness here, or maybe even in front of them. I just need to put this somewhere here. Maybe even behind the line, just so if I'm looking down at it, it's not just all orange there. These are fun to make, guys. And they're sure to be a delight to the recipient. Not enough to be distracting, but enough to kind of break up the orange a little bit. That looked a little too busy right there, didn't it? I put it right up on him. It kind of interfered. That works though. I'm going to put one more right here in front of that tree. There we go. Okay, I think we're done. Oh, no, we're not. I have to choose. Do we want a happy birthday, Bryce, or do we want to let's celebrate you?
Celebrate.
Let's celebrate you. And you can put this anywhere up here that matches your design the best. I think this time I'm going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to put it on some foam squares because why not add even more dimension?
I notice some of the elements have a yellow outline and some have a red outline. Is that a hint that they intend them to go on the yellow or the red sections?
No, I don't think so. I think that it has more to do, it's possible, but they don't say anything about it in the instructions. And see how this is kind of printed in an ombre? So I think it has more to do with maybe where the element fits on the sheet. I'm not sure. I think it's up to us where we put them. Wherever it pleases you, that's where you should put them. Okay, there we go.
Hold still. Zoom in.
Let's take another picture of this one. Okay. If you like this video and you want to know when we publish a new video, be sure that you hit that subscribe button. In any case, if you enjoy our videos and you think that it would be fun to continue to see them, please give me the thumbs up. That's my attaboy that says we like what you're doing and we want to see more of it. I'm Debbie from Simply Special Crafts, and we'll see you next time.